are back here on the floor at WPPI, and we're at the MagMod booth with Spencer. Good to see you. How's the show going so far?
It's been fantastic. We sold out yesterday at 1 o'clock, and I flew back last night just to go get
back
more
to
product.
Arizona?
Back to Arizona.
To get more stuff?
And just got here about a half hour ago. Yeah.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Very good problem.
So we were chatting last week, and we wanted to talk about something new. You just put a Kickstarter out. So what is this called?
So this is the new MagBeam. It's kind of a revolutionary new product. We're not necessarily reinventing the wheel with ways how you can shape light, but how the devices work together. So it's so much easier, faster, and quicker to shape your light when you're out in the field, because that's the last thing you really want to do is fiddle with your gear, because you're going from left brain being really creative and just thinking of an awesome shot. Then you go to right brain thinking like, how do I get this on? I need to put a softbox on really quick or whatever. Now it's so easy, you don't have to worry about that. And so the MagBeam extends our lineup of modular flash modifiers that are all magnetic. And now you get a Fresnel lens, a flash extender, which is similar to like a Hollywood spotlight, something that I've always wanted to have. It gives you a nice, hard, defined edge. When it's fully extended like this, using the telephoto lens, you actually get 2 to 3 stops of more output. You can also collapse it down into 2 stages. So similar to our Mag Snoot, which is extendable, you can collapse it down. And the MagBeam does the same thing. It has 3 different stages of light. And once it's fully extended, you get the highest output with the tightest beam. Collapse it once, and you get a somewhat wider beam, but you still get that hard edge.
Okay.
And then when you collapse it all the way, you can swap in one of the wide-angle lenses, add one of our Mag masks, and now it turns into a gobo projecting thing of wonder. And what that does is you get these patterns, these gobos that have patterns in them that you can project an image through the lens and cast onto your subject or onto the background, and just do some really cool stuff. So here's a postcard. The background image, these orange stripes, this flare pattern, was used using
with the gobo right here. It looks like that one.
Exactly, yeah. This one right here we used to make the background.
Awesome. I love that. So you have gobos, you have the Fresnel, you have it collapsed. So this is getting added on to your existing line. It's not replacing it, correct?
Exactly. We're not going anywhere with our current modifiers because they're really changing people how they shoot flash photography because it's so easy. So our current lineup started with the MagGrip. This is a universal flash modifier system. Stretches across any size flash, and once it's on, you don't have to take it off because it's ready to modify all the time. So we have our grids. We have one pattern of grid. That way you can just stack them. If you want to change the beam pattern, you can start with 1, go to 2, up to 4 to change your beam pattern. That way when you're shooting a wedding, you can have them in your bag or your pocket. You don't have to look at them.
Super easy.
You don't have to say, oh, is it a 1/4 or an 1/8 inch? It's just one. You just grab another one to stack it, and you're good to go. Then we have the gels. Our gel holder stacks up to 3 different gels. Now, some people might want to know, why would you need more than one? Well, the standard set comes with 4 different CTOs. You get a blue, a green, a neutral density, and a diffusion. Now, if you want to warm your gel and add a neutral density, you can do that all with this one modifier, where previously you taped or Velcroed multiple gels, or you just didn't bother with it because it was such a pain in the butt.
It was a pain, and it was messy, and everything else.
So now you have the gels.
Tape all over your, all over your lens.
It was just a mess. Yep. And then you have your grids. You can stack them, or you can stack them in any order as well, depending on what you started with or what you want to accomplish. But then my favorite is adding a sphere on top of it.
That's super cool. I love it.
The Mag Sphere is an omnidirectional flash diffuser, where it's going to send light out the top, mostly out the top, and then some's going to come out the sides as well to give you fill flash. You want to fill in those shadows and give you a better catch light. So if you like to bounce your flash up or to the side, you would want to use the sphere. This is my favorite for on-camera flash if I'm in a getting ready room or on the dance floor, and I just want to bounce it, but still get some fill light coming forward.
And it's not super heavy. Some of the products out there
are
really
5 ounces.
5 ounces, so much lighter than some of the other
but it's modular too, yeah. My favorite setup is having a grid and a sphere, because now I get that diffused light condensed and controlled into a specific pattern. My favorite setup, no other modifier system allows you to grid a diffuser all at the same time, and even add a gel on top of it too.
So it's just super versatile. You can combine stuff, take stuff apart, put them in your pockets, not have to, it's simple. I love it.
So the next one is our Mag Bounce. This is like a small softbox. where light's going to come up, and it's because of the top, the way it's designed, not a light's going to exit. It's all going to hit the top and come forward. Just kind of point it like you do a small softbox, and light's going to be nice and wide and spread. I love this for shooting group formals, any kind of large group of people, or if I want to light up a background in a studio, just nice and even. The Mag Bounce is my preferred modifier.
Excellent.
And you can add gels to the bottom of this.
Same as the other
You can
one.
also rotate it in 4 different patterns. So if you want to shoot in portrait mode or landscape, you can rotate it accordingly as you're changing the orientation of your camera.
Excellent.
And then the last one is our snoot. Now the snoot is also collapsible. It's very similar to one grid when it's fully collapsed. So because with our grids, they're modular, you can stack them on top of each other and tighten the beam even narrower. You can do the same thing with the grid as you extend it all the way out. The nice thing is you get it all in one package. You get a gel slot built in, so if you want to add one of our polycarbonate gels, you can slide it in just by itself, and then it's just super easy to collapse down.
I love it. So tell me a little bit about price point for it to get in. So the new one, this is in Kickstarter right now, right? So you can find it on your website.
Last week on March 1st, we're already at $175,000 in funding.
So you guys are funded already on
Fully funded in 96 minutes. We reached our funding goal. And,
awesome. We make great products, that's why. So you
can get it on Kickstarter, kickstarter.magnetmod.com.
Okay.
The funding period ends on April 14th. That's a Thursday.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll have it for pre-order on the website, and we're hoping to ship starting in June.
Okay, and price point on that, did you say that?
The MagBeam by itself with just a telephoto lens, which would be great for anyone that wants a Hollywood spotlight or bird or wildlife photographers who want to just extend their flash out further.
Yeah.
That starts at $55.
Okay.
The MagBeam kit, which includes the wide angle lens and a set of 4 masks, starts at $99.
Okay.
And you can combine all of our modifiers on the Kickstarter. You can order all of these on the website now.
Okay.
And just get the MagBeam on Kickstarter, whichever you prefer.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate your time and showing us everything.
It was a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.